What drove or inspired you to start this program?
If I was to distill it down into one thing, it would be that my own high school experience was one that was wrought with disappointment and actually strife, and I didn't think that the high school recognized my own type of intelligence, which was a naturalistic intelligence, and I thought that there was a better way to be a high school student, and that's what I set out to do.
Hi, I'm Josh Hart of the Moosalamoo Center. Otter Valley Union High School offers a number of exciting opportunities to earn credit toward a high school diploma. One of the most unique is the Moosalamoo Center.
Hi, I'm Ian. I joined Moosalamoo because I've always been an outdoorsy kind of kid and like being outside in the woods.
Hi, I'm Ivy, and the reason I joined Moose is I wanted to feel like I was doing something with my life.
Moosalamoo offers a curriculum that is wholly derived from Vermont's woods, rivers, and mountaintops. It offers actual, authentic learning opportunities while students are immersed in some of the most astounding landscapes in the Northeast. Whether a student is casting for trophy trout on a backcountry river, digging an avalanche pit on an alpine summit, or evacuating an injured hiker in a mock scenario, is an experience not easily forgotten.
So a typical day in Moosalamoo, we spend half the day in this class. We come downstairs and usually talk about our unit and then go outside and practice some of the skills and stuff we're learning about.
Once every unit, at the end of the unit, we have a high-stress trip called an expedition that we go out somewhere and we spend the night, and it's really rugged, and we have to show everything we've learned. And yeah, we've been to the Connecticut River canoeing, Mount Washington. We climbed up Mount Washington, and sometimes we have solo trips out in the backwoods, and those are pretty fun and rugged.
Moosalamoo doesn't just force you to challenge yourself physically, but it also challenges you mentally. We learn philosophy, we learn history, math, English, anything you learn upstairs, we just wrap it up in the unit we are currently doing. So Moose makes you think. It's not just, here's paperwork, do this, here's a test, and then you forget. It challenges you.
I am often asked, what is outdoor education and who is it for? My answer is simple. Outdoor education speaks to a student who wants the most out of their education, who wants to experience what they are learning, and who thirsts for adventure. It's for students who are interested in a career or a college major in any of the environmental fields, such as a game warden, adventure and recreation management, environmental law, wildlife biology, conservation land management, forestry, or even an outdoor guide, and that's just naming a few. I have a feeling Otter Valley has more than one of this type of student. Our way of learning, of course, encompasses pretty hardcore adventure, but the academics are just as intense. We facilitate environmental education programs for elementary schools, build our own individually designed presentations, and of course, do essays and labs.
Grading in Moosalamoo is very different. It's based off the effort you put in, which makes you want to get not just a better grade, but get better at what you're learning too. Because you apply it in real life scenarios. It's not just you sit down in class and do paperwork. You go out in the woods and you try to save someone's life with stuff you have learned in an everyday class. One of the biggest grades of every unit is our POL.
Our POLs are our presentation of learning at the end of our unit. They're what assess us on what we have learned. They're a big part of our grade, so they have to come out pretty good. It can be anything you want, from a box to a book to a museum. It's completely unrestricted. It's self-guided completely.
Second biggest part of our grading is elementary outreach, which is where we invite elementary schoolers to come and spend time with the Moosalamoo kids for a few hours, and they learn the basics of our unit in a way that is fun and engaging to them. And it is beneficial to the program because it secures lasting interest in Moosalamoo.
Perhaps the most exciting assessments we do happen on expedition, where we head into the wilds for multiple nights, mastering what we have learned. These trips are world class, and the food's not bad. Proudly, all this hard work earns Moosalamoo students college credit. With this college-level work, combined with the confidence, team, and individual strengths gleaned from time spent in Moosalamoo, students are empowered to the point of having an advantage as they move on with their lives.
Back in time, way back before the stars were born, there were no cities, buildings, or people. There were no suns to rise, no sunsets in the evening. And then one day everything happened. As times change, people change.